Hello, my name is Alan Bonds, and today I'm going to be talking to you about why college athletes should be paid. Michael Wilbon, a co-host for ESPN's Pardon the Interruption, stated in 2011 that CBS television network paid the NCAA $10.8 billion, that's right, billion with a B, for the rights to air March Madness between 2011 and 2024. ESPN made a similar deal with the NCAA, college football BCS National Championship, for the rights to air the games for $500 million over 4 years. Michael Wilbon and myself both believe that college athletes deserve a small percentage of that money because they are in fact the entertainment that brings the money to the NCAA and the universities that they play for. I have been watching college sports since I was a little boy, and I'll admit, back when I was in high school, I believed that college athletes should not be paid because the majority of the players are rewarded scholarships. However, since I have become a college student myself, I have learned that there is a lot of truth behind the saying, broke college student. And I am sure that many of my audience members can relate to that as well. So, why should college athletes be paid? It's simple. The athletes bring the universities millions in revenue and are essentially employees to the university and the NCAA. So why does the NCAA need to start paying college athletes? Well, to answer this question, let's start by visualizing ourselves in college as a college basketball player. We cannot go to our local retailer store or the local fast food chain to get a minimum wage job to help pay for the little expenses such as rent that pop up in college like most college students do, because we are athletes. As athletes, we will spend numerous hours every day practicing with our team and watching film. As athletes, we will also be forced to miss class due to the season schedule. For example, in the month of March Madness will cause college basketball athletes to miss up to a quarter of their spring semester classes, according to a report by Edelman in 2014. This will cause many athletes to fall behind in their classes, and their GPAs could suffer as a result. And the majority of athletes that are not good enough to turn professional, this missed time in the classroom will show in their lack of education in their future careers. Next, I want to show you this bar graph that compares GPAs for recruited athletes, non-recruited athletes, and non-athletes for males and females. So here's my bar graph here. And as you can see, the GPAs are higher for both genders for non-athletes compared to athletes because they attend class more and have to focus less on sports. Lastly, in today's college athlete society, college athletes have become so displeased with the NCAA that they want to start unionizing, according to Edelman in 2014. How are they not classified as employees when they are required to put their sports first, missing classes and traveling frequently? So what is the solution? College athletes should be able to be paid. We should allow colleges and universities to pay their athletes. This does not require them to, but simply gives them the option to pay them if they see fit and would like to. So I'd like to show you this next visual aid. And men's basketball is the second highest in terms of revenues for college sports, and that is just over $8 million. Football is first, which is just under $32 million. And in third place is men's ice hockey, which is just under $3 million. So you can obviously see the two breadwinners for the NCAA is football and basketball. So we know that Michael Wilbon said that the CBS network paid nearly $11 billion for the March Madness rights. He suggests, and I support this suggestion, that roughly $1.3 billion should be skimmed off the top of this payment, which is about roughly 10%, from the CBS network, and that money should go be invested to pay college athletes. This does not mean that every single college athlete should be paid, but many do deserve to be paid, and provides a solution to pay these college athletes that bring in top revenues for colleges and universities across the nation. This plan to skim 10% of the CBS Network's March Madness deal off the top and invest it to pay college athletes would in turn support paying many athletes across the nation. As part of this solution, colleges and universities could also put a portion of revenues from sports merchandising, apparel, and ticket sales towards athlete scholarships and pay. I really like the quote that Art Carden reported from The Economist that Damon Jones said, "If you demand professionalism, pay professional salaries." If you are a student athlete, you should talk to your coach and athletic director and urge them to make a change. If you are not a student athlete, I encourage you to contact your local college or university, as well as any college or university whose athletics you follow, and encourage them to compensate their top performing athletes in high revenue sports programs. Additionally, you could go to social media and tweet about using the hashtag #PayCollegeAthletes to generate public awareness and demand for change. To conclude, I believe that all student athletes should be paid for their hard work and revenues they bring to their universities and the NCAA. You would not expect your teachers or coaches to work for free, so why do we expect our college athletes to? Thank you.